We're calling this year's Literbike Shootout the pursuit of perfection, because this quartet of tire-shredding sport bikes is so freaking good that picking a winner nearly confounded us. They all haul ass around a racetrack. Chassis geometry distinctions are measured in fractions, and peak horsepower differs only by about 5%. Unless you're a nationally ranked superbike racer, each of these bikes is way more capable than you are, and saying one is significantly better than another is mere hair-splitting. Last year, Honda delivered a finely engineered sport tool in its then-new CBR1000RR, and we liked it so much that we awarded it the victory in our annual Literbike Shootout. Though unchanged for 09, the RR retains its punchy mid-range heavy power plant inside a package that weighs less than any of its natural rivals. And if you're looking for what feels like a 600 stuffed with a Literbike mill, the CBR is your weapon. Add in the fact that it's also the most agile in this group, and it's clear that Honda's Big R was going to be hard to beat. Threatening the Honda's Class King status are two new from-the-ground-up competitors. Arriving with a splash is Yamaha's R1, endowed with a revolutionary cross-plane crankshaft like Valentino Rossi's MotoGP machine. We loved its tractable power when we rode it at Australia's Eastern Creek circuit late last year, and we were anxious to see how this fresh design would stack up against the usual suspects. Ridden on its own, the R1 is stellar, boasting the coolest exhaust note outside a MotoGP paddock. Plentiful power arrives early and usefully, much preferable to the peaky old R1 motor. But the Yamaha disappointed us with the heaviest weight in the class, and those extra pounds held it back when the roads get tight and twisty. Also, some of our testers weren't keen on the R1's new look. Still, this is undoubtedly one of the most desirable sport bikes currently available. Also fresh to the Literbike equation is Suzuki's all-new GSXR1000. Pete recently gushed praise over the latest, greatest Gixxer after riding it at its racetrack launch, so we knew it was going to be a formidable foe. Like any Gixxer, composed handling is a major asset, and its new engine delivers a massive wave of usable power. Better brakes were added, and its bodywork and weight shrank to make it more manageable. The GSXR1000 impressed us all with its ability to accommodate every rider in every situation, performing admirably on both street and track. The Gixxer's one notable shortcoming is a notchier transmission than we've come to expect from Suzuki's typically smooth gearboxes. Lurking in the shadows is the unchanged Kawi ZX10R, but let's not underestimate last year's shootout runner-up. Its burly motor still challenges for class honors, and its 2008 redesign is a much livelier machine than its previous bulkier iteration. The 10R is a rocket in a straight line. It has brutally powerful brakes to get it slowed, and it carves corners like Shaun White in dense powder. And the Big Ninja has an ace up its sleeve, retailing for $1,200 less than the most expensive bike in the class. So, with all the new blood in the mix, you'd expect a drastic reshuffling of last year's rankings. Well, not quite, but the results from our scorecards showed a bizarrely close finish. We were amazed at how well matched this 2009 crop of Literbikes are, but let's finish off by saying that Honda's CBR1000RR is such an obedient and potent tool that it's nearly impossible to beat.